Have you ever looked yourself in the mirror, like dead in the eyes, and then realize like, oh shit, I can't hide anymore? Like, you look yourself in the eyes, and when you look yourself in the eyes, bro, you can't hide from anything. Because you yourself know your insecurities more than anyone else. You know what you've been through. You know everything that has happened to you, what anyone has said to you, what you've said to others, what you've done in private that no one knows about. You know that. And you are the most important person that should ever know that. And so, it's a blessing. But you don't realize that yet. October 27th, 2023, that was me. I came home from a terrible day of school, failed my Chinese project, teacher showed it to the class, got an autistic haircut that made me look like, oh my gosh, that terrible haircut. I just had a terrible day at school. So many more things that happened that I can't even talk to you about. But I just came home like drained, mentally drained, energy drained. I didn't feel like doing anything. I just looked at myself in the mirror and I told myself like, I hate you. I genuinely I can't even express into words how much I hate you right now. And when I told myself that, I decided from that point on, I'm going to have to do something different. I'm going to have to live my life differently. I'm going to have to do something different and turn my life around into a trajectory where I can actually be excited because time will be on my side. I want to get to a point where time is like my best friend. And as time continues, my future, who I become, what happens in my day-to-day life only gets better and better and better and better. And I want to know that for a fact. And so that day I told myself, hey, I'm terrible at talking to people. I'm terrible at taking care of myself. I'm terrible at managing my time, managing my future. I'm terrible at setting goals. I'm terrible at everything, bro. Fuck you, I'm terrible. That anger, that hate toward myself, that dissatisfaction is the sole reason why I stuck with and went through all that pain to get to where I am today. It's only been 7-8 months, but the progress that I've made is insane. I went from addicted to drugs, porn, video games, to where now every morning I'm excited to take a cold shower, attack the day, and get a week's worth of work done in a single day. Today I'm sitting down and getting a week's worth of videos done, and then I'm researching more, and then I'm studying, and then I'm reading, and then I'm doing all these different things in one night. Why? I don't even mean that to brag. It's just what I'm doing. But I'm not gonna be a little pussy and give you oh, I'm just gonna be humble and not talk about it. Why? I actually want this for you because anyone can achieve it in this 6 months amount of time, bro. Why? What brought me to this point to where I was addicted to all these things? I wasn't even grateful to my parents for anything. What got me to this point? There was one thing and one thing only. It was a decision, or you could say it was dissatisfaction, which led to the decision. The decision to turn your life around. Not just any decision. You always make decisions oh, I'm going to do this New Year's resolution where I'm going to start going to the gym. Oh, I'm going to do this New Year's resolution where, oh, it's my birthday, New Year, new me. I'm going to do all these different things, right? All these different things that I'm going to set myself to because it's a new beginning. Or I'm going to do on Monday because it's a new week and I'm going to start this week fresh. Or it's a new day, I'll start tomorrow. Shut up. Stop hoping for completion in anything in life. Stop waiting for something to finish before you start a new thing. Let me explain. If you want to get something done, let's say you have a work task, you have a project, you have a poster, you have to study. I'm not going to start on fucking Monday. I'm going to start now. And I'm going to get it done, even though it's Tuesday evening, even though it's Saturday evening, even though it's Friday morning. I'm going to get it done. Even though it's December or November, I'm going to start my diet now. And I'm not going to wait till New Year's. Even though Thanksgiving is around the corner and I know I'm going to eat that whole ass turkey and get fat and feel guilty about it afterward, I'm going to start my diet now. If you wait for completion for anything in life, it's number one, oh my gosh, it's a lack of self-respect on your part. Just know that this random YouTuber that you watch on your screen, he can't respect you because you wait for a new beginning before you start something. It's a lack of self-respect because you're telling yourself, I'm going to wait for something before I get what I really deserve. I'm going to wait for a certain amount of time, for a certain amount of thing, for a certain amount of milestone to pass that is completely out of my control, that takes time and energy away from my progress that I could have started sooner, to where I'm going to give regret to my future self because I'm waiting for completion for something in life, to where I want to be a perfectionist. I'm making excuses. It's a lack of self-respect, man. If you really respected yourself, you would start the diet now, because you realize that's the action that I want to take. That's the action that I want to take, and it will get me from point A to point B. It will move the needle, okay? Number 2, do you ever look back at your past self and say, man, if I had started this sooner, where would I be now? If I had done this thing, made this decision, said that to that person sooner, where would I have been now? I do it all the time, and it hurts. Honestly, I won't even hide it from you. Like, it hurts me. Like, man, I wish I told my parents I loved them sooner, because now in 3 months I'm leaving them. I'm never gonna live at home ever again. I wish I cherished my time with my parents more. I wish, could have, would have, should have. That's what they all say. But you have the decision now, like right now, to do the thing that you're waiting to do. I know there's at least one thing that you're waiting for something to pass before you start doing. You can make the excuse like, oh, I'm going to do exams before I start to work on this project. I'm going to wait till I have enough experience before I start my business. Pussy. The guy that starts anyway is going to destroy you with the same amount of resources, with the same amount of information that you have. He just wanted it a little bit more. He had a little sense of urgency that pushed him to start 1 day earlier than you, a week earlier than you, a year earlier than you. He's going to make quantum leaps way faster than you. Why? Because he was a little more dissatisfied than you. And that dissatisfaction will push you so far. Oh my goodness. If you're really crazy about this, if you're really insane about wanting to change your life, like I was back then, you need to get a pen and a piece of paper. I always say this, bro, but no one does it. But if you watching this right now, if this speaks to you, I'm doing this for you, man. I'm not doing this for anything else. Literally, me giving this information away doesn't help me in any way. Sit down, pen and a piece of paper. Set a timer for 1 hour. You have 2 options. Think about what you want and write down everything you hate about your life, everything you hate about yourself. Or number 2, watch the wall. Just stare at a wall. Those are your 2 options. Lock yourself in a room. I don't care. If you really want this for yourself, if you really want to be like, hey, from this day forward, I'm going to start doing this. From this day forward, you're fuck this event. Fuck this. Fuck this. I hate myself. Fuck this. Fuck me. I'm done with this, bro. When you have that, it's like discipline becomes so easy. I took cold showers every day, and it was easy because I hated myself. That energy, bro. And it just stayed with me all day, every day. I was so hungry to get better, bro. When you have a certain amount of dissatisfaction, it's no longer just an emotion. It's a part of you. It's a hunger that stays as a part of you. We always have emotions, okay? Emotions come and go. But when you get to a certain threshold of, I hate this, I have this amount of dissatisfaction for whatever you want to pursue in life, bro. I don't give a fuck. But if you want to like have that constant drive in you that like never turns off, people always speak about that, but they never teach how to get it. This is one way that I found. I'm sure there's many other ways, like childhood trauma or whatever. But in a sense, you have to give yourself a sense of insecurity. No, not in a sense. You literally have to give yourself insecurity. Insecurity. Because insecurity will push you further than the guy that's like, I'm fine with what I have, I'm comfortable, but I'm just doing this for fun. The amount of dissatisfaction, bro. If your parents were broke and like you didn't even have food on the table and they ate dirt for you, like they ate dirt instead, and they would give you their meal, their food as their child, like they would provide for you like that, you didn't even have a roof over your head, you would work relentlessly. You wouldn't wait till fucking New Year's. Bro, if you didn't have a bed to sleep on, you wouldn't wait for Monday. You would start now. And you would even like have that pain in your head like, oh my gosh, I wasted so much time. There's no time to waste. But you don't realize that. And the guy who does, because there is a guy out there that does. There is a guy out there that understands there is a certain amount of time that everyone wastes. ignorant to the amount of time, like the amount of opportunity that they've given up simply by being ignorant to what was there, like what opportunity you had. If you started like reading books at a young age, at like 6, 5, who knows? Who knows where you'd be right now? If you started meditating, focusing on like your presence, developing yourself, going to the gym at like 8, 9 years old, who knows where you'd be right now? Instead of playing fucking Fortnite, who knows where you'd be right now? But you have the chance to give your future self that I wish I started sooner. No, you did start. You did start soon. You started as soon as possible. I want to give my future self, the gift of knowing like, this kid sacrificed so much for me. He gave me everything. He went through pain for me. And I'm forever grateful for him, but I'm also proud of him. You need to treat your future self like a king. You need to serve your future self. That's how you build your own self-respect. That's how you build self-love, self-trust, self-confidence. That's how you truly find who you are. Because if you don't even treat your future self in the way that you want to, like, bro, you want to live life like a king. You want to live life like a millionaire. You want to live life in whatever your dream life is. If you don't serve, be a servant to your future self like that, to give him what he deserves. What the fuck's gonna get you there? If not you. No one's getting you out of this. No one's gonna give you anything. And even if they do, is it like you haven't earned it? Like, bro, I'm just gonna put it out here right now. Like, there's a difference between achieving your dream life and like it giving you purpose and fulfillment. If you haven't earned it and you know it, but you have it anyway, you're gonna know deep down. And if you know that deep down you didn't earn what you deserve, like if you didn't get what you deserved, like if it was given to you, if something was given to you, your dream life was given to you, bought by someone else's blood, sweat, and tears, deep down you know that. You can like splurge in like your daily life and like be grateful for what you have, but you know you didn't build this empire. You know you didn't build this kingdom. You know you're not actually like the king of your life. And so that isn't actually your dream life. A dream life is something that you build for yourself because it's your dream life. Your dream life can't be given by someone else. It can't. Because at the back of your head, you know you didn't achieve it. And so wishful thinking like that, I wish if someone just gave me this outline, if someone just gave me this handout, I would be there by now. Shut up. No one's coming for you, bro. No one's coming for me or for you. Make it happen. If you want to join like my free Telegram that has like daily lessons like this that I just pick up on like daily from just thinking and journaling, you should join. It's absolutely free. I think you'll find it useful. And as always, if you want to hear more from a 17-year-old trying to figure out life, subscribe. It's a win-win for both of us. Serious. It is a win-win for both of us. As I always say, get after it.